guys, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I wanted to take y'all through what our plans are for semester 2 of the 2023-2024 homeschool year for my 5th grader. Now, you just saw us doing school today. We did something a little different. We went to a cafe, hung out there. They have Wi-Fi and all of that, so she can still log into like her online math program and stuff. But yeah, we went there today for school, enjoyed a coffee while she worked on it, and it was really nice. I had planned to film this part of the video there, but they got like busy and it was loud, and I just decided to wait until we got home. Now, this year's looking a lot different than our previous years have looked because my son is in high school, public high school. And that means that we're now following the public school schedule. So in previous years, we did more of a school year round, and semester 1 ended right before Christmas break. However, now that we are following the public school system schedule, semester 1 is ending in mid-January, which is coming up, I think, at the end of this week. So we are just wrapping up. We're about halfway through all of our curriculums and things. The reason we made the switch for my daughter as well to stay on the same schedule is so that really she could just have all the same days off, the same spring break. It just made it a lot easier for us to do that rather than to try to juggle 2 schedules. So this semester, second semester, what are we doing? Well, a lot of the things that we started in semester 1, we are now continuing into semester 2. So we will be continuing a history of us. I bought the study guide to go with it, and we also have the audiobook. I just like to have the physical copies on hand in case there's a question in the study guide that she didn't really grasp in the audiobook. She can go back and actually see it in the physical book. She is now on book 2, and it's working well for us so far. She really likes it. We are going to continue this, and this is 11 book series. So I think it's technically supposed to be 1 high school credit. However, because she's in 5th grade, we will be doing 2 to 3 books a year over the course of 5th, 6th, and 7th grade. She is almost done with Earth Science from Science Mom. I was a little on the fence about this after we had started it. I just didn't really know if it was actually a good fit for us. She loves it, and if we were continuing science in our day-to-day homeschool, she would be continuing this. But we have a different plan for science for semester 2, so we might come back to Science Mom next year, or we might switch over to Crash Course. I've been seeing a lot about their science courses lately too, so we might give them a try. Science Mom worked well. For Earth Science, it is free, so if you wanted to give it a try, it is free for grade levels 4 and 5, I believe. And it, it did its job. For English, we will be continuing Essentials in Writing. So Essentials in Writing in the front portion has, looks like this. It looks like this. And the front portion is more of like your parts of speech, effective communication, figurative language, sentence structure, things like that. And then the second part of it here is more of like your paragraphs, personal letter, narrative, summary, contrast writing, essays, and your final research project. So the way that we do this is she does, there it is, she does one lesson a day from the front of the book and another lesson a day from the back of the book. While that curriculum covers like the different parts of speech and things, it doesn't really go in depth into the grammar of it. So we have added in Fix-It Grammar. Where is she at in this? It looks like this when she's done. So you get one sentence a day, you go in and you find all of these, you know, you find 2 articles, 3 nouns, 1 pronoun, 2 adjectives, 1 ly adverb, 1 coordinating conjunction, 1 prepositional phrase, and 1 subject verb pair. Now for her, she's not writing it here. She is instead writing it into a notebook as a whole story once she completes her daily sentence. She is really liking this. She is definitely picking up all the different grammar things that she needs to know, and it is helping in her writing. Now for spelling, we have continued on with All About Spelling. We started this at the end of her 3rd grade year, and I started her from level 1 just to make sure there were no gaps in her spelling knowledge. So she is in 5th grade, semester 1. We finished level 4. Because these are a little bit lower grade level than what she's in, she is able to move through them a lot faster. So she completed level 4. In 1st semester and 2nd semester, we're moving right on along to level 5. All About Spelling is amazing. I really love it. She has definitely picked up a lot from this curriculum, and it has helped with her writing a ton. So All About Spelling, it does have a lot of like letter tiles and things like that. We don't really have all those little pieces. It's just too much to lose, and when you're moving and stuff, it's not really ideal. So instead, we use the letter tile app here. Looks like this. She just, you know, when it says in the teacher's manual, you know, it'll introducing 2 ways to spell shun, and it shows you the letter tiles and things that you need to use. It'll say build the word section. So here she would just build the word. Whoops, go over here. She would just build the word section. And it's talking about, whoops. They have all of the letter sound tiles here. And shun is here. So the shun sound is T-I-O-N, and she would just spell it on here rather than spelling it out with the actual letter tiles. So semester 2, we're continuing on with All About Spelling level 5. We will continue this throughout at least probably 6th grade. I'm not sure about 7th grade yet. Works really well. I love it. I wish I would have started this sooner. For vocabulary, she's continuing on with vocabulary word a day. I put this together. It's just 1 sheet a day that she does. It looks like this. I found this page on Teacher Pay Teacher. I want to say it was like $1. It was really cheap. And I just printed a whole bunch of them off and went through and filled in vocabulary words that I wanted her to study more in depth. There are 180 vocabulary words for word a day. She'll continue it. For math, she's not really all that happy with this year's math. It's working. It's just a switch for her. So previous years, she has always done Math Mammoth. And Math Mammoth is mastery. So for her to switch to something that's more spiral was a difficult switch for her to make. But she is doing Saxon Math 6.5 with Nicole the Math Lady online. I really love Nicole the Math Lady online. Sometimes she doesn't go into enough detail when she is explaining things, so we will look up extra YouTube videos and things like that that will, you know, go a little more in depth into the concepts that she's learning. But we really, you know, we love the video portion of it. I just don't know that she really loves the spiral portion. Saxon Math really helped my son prepare for high school. And so I think she's going to continue Saxon Math in the years to come with Nicole the Math Lady online. This year, I think it was just a little bit harder for her because it's a switch from mastery to spiral, and it's, you know, the online lessons and the practices and things like that. Now, I had mentioned with science that we're doing something different for semester 2. And the reason that it's going to be different is because we do co-op. This is our first year doing co-op. We really, really love it. It definitely adds a lot of the fun things into her education. So first semester in co-op, she took How to Human, which is the class that I helped with teaching. It was more of like a life skills class. She took photography and she took art. For second semester, she is going to be taking art, veterinarian science, and theater. So she's not going to be doing a science curriculum at home. She will be doing science once a week with her co-op. Now, co-op is, you know, all parents have to pitch in. We all have to help out. We all have to teach, or we all have to help in classrooms and things like that. I mean, it's part of what a co-op is. So semester 2 for co-op, I am doing book clubs. So for the 5 to 7-year-old book club, I am doing Magic Treehouse. We're just going to listen to the audiobook, discuss the book as we go along, and to keep little hands busy, we are going to be building with Legos and Play-Doh. So in the first book, Dinosaurs Before Dark, I'll just pull up a bunch of different pictures of dinosaurs and the kids can build with Play-Doh, you know, all the different dinosaurs out of Play-Doh while we listen to the book. For grades, for ages 8 to 11, I will be doing a Harry Potter book club. It is again going to be the audiobook, just because 8 to 11, that's a pretty big age range as far as reading levels go. And I figured the audiobook would be a lot easier for us. And then I printed off and had bound and put together this fun little workbook. So it just looks like this. You've got word searches, you know, you've got little art projects. Of course, you've got your house crest. You know, it's a fun workbook. So it's not, I'm not doing book reports. I'm not doing vocabulary from the chapter or anything like that. I'm going to keep it light. I'm going to keep it fun. And then hopefully at the end of the book, we have enough time to watch the movie. If this is a big hit this year, I'll probably do this again for the co-op next year. As far as academics, those are the things we will be continuing forward with, or starting the new things, of course, with co-op. Of course, there are other little groups and activities that she does that she will be continuing. So she is in Girl Scouts. Cookie season is coming up. It's about to be Cookie Madness. She will be continuing on with that this year. I don't think that she will continue Girl Scouts after this year. She's done it since kindergarten, and she's just kind of ready to branch out and start trying other things. But she will be continuing it for semester 2. She is also in a sketch group, and they meet up once a week at different local cafes and just sit around, have coffees, practice their art with each other, learn from each other. She has definitely taken off with her drawing, and a lot of it is because of the co-op class, and a lot of it is also because of the sketch group, but it gives her some of the social time that she is craving as she's going into middle school, and she's really enjoying that. There is a local homeschool field trip group, and we just go to different museums, skate parks, go to the mall if the air quality and all of that is bad outside and we can't be outside. We'll go to the mall. They have a lot of indoor play parks and pools and things like that here. So the field trip group does all of those things. Now, we don't go to all of them because some of them are definitely for more of the younger kids, but we will try to make it to at least 1 or 2 field trip group meetups a month. So that is everything that we are doing, either continuing on or moving on to something else for semester 2. Let me know down in the comments below, what are some changes that you're making for semester 2? What did you like this year that you're really sticking with? And what is your go-to, you use it every year, you absolutely love it curriculum? I hope that you guys have enjoyed today's video, and we will see you in the next one.